Welcome to this short video of chair yoga, just going through a few different postures and movements to help improve flexibility through the body. So make sure you've got a comfortable chair to sit on, ideally a chair without arms, just to help movement and to make sure you're not impeded as you're perhaps twisting or stretching through the body. If you only have a chair with arms, then please don't worry, it's absolutely fine. Just move yourself forwards a little bit so you're not resting on the back of the chair, and make sure the feet are flat on the floor, ankles directly under the knees. If you'd like to put some books or some cushions or something under your feet, just make sure that you're stable and you feel grounded through your feet. That's the most important thing, whatever's comfortable for you. And then we're just going to come to arrive in our space before we start to move. So let's just close down the eyes, bring the hands onto the thighs, and just start to bring your attention inwards. Bring the attention first of all to your physical body. Just checking in with how you're feeling today. Perhaps noticing any areas of tension or any niggles, or areas in the body where you just feel as if you need to take care today, or perhaps you want to send your breath into those areas and soften and try and reduce any tension. And then bring your attention to your breath, to the inhale and the exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale again through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly blinking open the eyes, leave the hands on the lap if that's where they are, or place them on the lap if they're not there at the moment. I'm going to come to some seated cat and cow. So we're going to inhale, broaden through the chest, gaze up very slightly, come to a little back bend. Exhale, you're going to round through the back of the body, so you might push the hands slightly further down the legs, draw the belly in. Inhale, come back to your cow, so you're pushing the chest forward, shoulders are down, gaze comes up. Exhale, we round through the back of the body, draw the belly in. Inhale, come forwards, feel that arch through the spine, broadening through the chest. Exhale, draw the belly in. Let's do one more of each. Inhale, we come forwards. Exhale, rounding through the back of the body. Come up to a central seated position, spine nice and long, making sure the shoulders are drawn down the back of the body. We're going to bring the arms out at shoulder height. And we're just going to bring them both into the centre, across the front of the body. Your right arm is going to come over the left. You're going to bend at the elbows and bring the backs of the hands together, or bring the palms together. Or if that's not comfortable, you can just give yourself a hug by crossing at the elbows and bringing the hands to the shoulders. So the choice is yours. If you want to come to what we call eagle arms, then do so. So palms can come together, or you can just grab hold of a finger. We're looking for a stretching and opening through the back of the body here. So make sure there's a space between your elbows and your chest, and they're not kind of hunching them in. Make sure you've got space. We're then going to take 3 deep breaths here, gazing forwards, perhaps through the gap between the wrists. Inhale, exhale. Inhale again through the nose. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale. This time as we inhale, we're just going to lift those elbows very slightly. You should feel a slightly greater stretch. Exhale to just slowly lower a tiny touch and soften. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Last time, inhale, lift a tiny weeny bit. Exhale, we lower. Release the hands, perhaps shake them out. Roll back the shoulders, and we're going to do that on the other side. So you're going to bring the arms out at shoulder height. You're going to cross them the other way. So my left arm's coming over my right. I'm going to bend at the elbows, coming to my eagle arms or hugging myself around the shoulders, whichever suits you best. Again, making sure the shoulders, not the shoulders, the elbows are away from the chest. You've got some space. You're then going to inhale and exhale for 3. Feel that stretch through the shoulder blades. Last one. This time on the next inhale, we're just going to gently lift the elbows, just a tiny touch. On the exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Last time. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. Again, we slowly and carefully release the hands. Draw the arms down. Roll the shoulders down the back of the body. Bring the hands down by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. We come to a side stretch. Reach the fingers down, reach the fingers up. Inhale, arm comes up. We go again on the right hand side. Right hand comes down, reach the fingers towards the mat or towards the floor. Next inhale, sweep the arm all the way back up. Last time. Exhale, draw the right hand down, lift the left fingers up towards the ceiling, stretching the fingers in both directions. Feel that stretch down the left hand side of the body. Just make sure the left hip's not lifting and it's still firmly rooted in the chair. Inhale, bring the arm up. Exhale, we're going to bring the left hand down. So we're swapping sides. So you're placing the left fingers pointing towards the floor, right fingers reaching up towards the ceiling. Feel a stretch down the right hand side of the body here. Inhale, bring the arm back up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring it down. Last time. Lean to the left. Make sure the right hip's still on the chair. Inhale, we come up. We're then just going to alternate between one side and the other. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, bring them both down by the sides of the body. Again, roll through those shoulders, making sure you just release through the arms. Then we're going to bring our palms to heart center. So just gently press the fingertips, the backs of the fingers together, draw the thumbs in towards the chest. Take a breath here, again, feet firmly positioned on the floor, ankles under the knees, shoulders drawn down the back of the body, crown of the head coming up towards the ceiling. Sitting on both sitting bones, make sure your weight's evenly distributed. On the next inhale, we're going to sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, we're going to come to the right hand side. Left hand comes to the right knee. Right hand just comes behind us. You can take hold of the side of your chair perhaps. Just draw that right shoulder back slightly. Twist from the waist. Gazing over that back shoulder. Take 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling nice and slowly, smoothly. Perhaps with each exhale you can just twist a teeny weeny bit more. Next inhale, we're going to bring the arms all the way back through centre, reaching up towards the ceiling. Exhale, we go the other way. Right hand to the left knee, left hand comes, or left arm comes just behind you, perhaps to the side of the chair. And you twist from the waist, both shoulders down, away from the ears. Gazing over that back shoulder perhaps. Still sitting up nice and tall. 3 breaths here. Last one. Inhale. Let's come back through centre. Let's release the arms down by the sides of the body. Same again, we're just going to roll the shoulders. We're then going to sit forward slightly on our chair and just come to a wide leg position. So you're going to bring the legs a little bit wider. So we're opening out a bit through the hips. We're going to come to a side bend here. So making sure both feet are still firmly grounded. Ankles are still under the knees. So make sure you've still got that kind of 90-degree angle, but you're opening out a bit more through the inner thighs and through the outer hips. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, we're going to bring the right arm to the right thigh. We're going to reach the left arm up and we're just going to lean slightly to the right hand side. Should feel a stretch down the left hand side of the body. Reach those fingers away. If that isn't comfortable with the arm up, then bring the arm around the back of the body, opens up through the chest a little bit more, might be more comfortable for the shoulder. The choice is yours completely. Go with what feels good for you. Breathe here. Inhale, let's come back through centre. Exhale, take the left arm to the left thigh, reach the right arm all the way over the top, coming slightly to the left, feel that stretch down the right hand side of the body. Again, you can bring the arm around the back of the body if that's preferable. You decide. Try and keep the left hand relaxed, keep the left shoulder away from the ear. Let's go one more time each side. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, right arm to right thigh, left arm reaches up or goes around the back of the body. Keep the right hand, relaxed. Right shoulder away from the ear. Inhale, we come up, we swap sides, left arm to left thigh, right arm reaches up. We lean to the left. One more breath. Inhale, we come all the way up. Walk the feet back in together. Come more onto the centre of your chair again, bringing the feet perhaps a little bit further in front of you, but still keeping the ankles under the knees. So you might want to scoot yourself a bit further forward on your chair. So I'm just going to hug the right knee in towards the chest here. So draw the knee in, perhaps do some circles through the ankle while we're here. You might feel the old crack or crunch. As long as it's not hurting, that's absolutely fine. Just mobilising through the ankle joint. Change direction, keep the shoulders down, sit up nice and tall. Breathe while you're here. I'm going to come to our figure 4, so we're going to keep the ankle still. We're going to bring the right ankle on top of the left thigh, so you might want to walk that left foot forwards a tiny touch to give a bit more space. So decide what's comfortable for you. If this isn't comfortable at all and your hip just is not wanting to do this, then you can cross at the ankle instead and open out through the right hip, perhaps by bringing the feet together and opening out through the hip in this way. That's also absolutely fine. Or you can cradle the leg in your hand as an alternative as well, in your hands, opening out through the hip that way. So decide what's preferable for you in terms of your hips. And we're just going to make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. I'm going to draw the shoulders down the back of the body, crown of the head still coming up towards the ceiling. Take 2 deep breaths here. Should feel an opening through the right hip. Shouldn't have any pain through the knee at all. On the next exhale, we're just going to lean forwards a tiny bit, not much at all, it won't take much. You'll feel a bit more sensation probably through the right hip. You'll feel as if you've not really moved very far at all, just to feel that bit extra. Just take another breath here. Then we're going to sit back up. We're going to release that foot to the floor. You might want to just give it a little bit of a wiggle from side to side. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. So we're going to replace the right foot to the floor, hug the left knee in towards the chest, sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders down. Start to mobilise the ankle joint, just doing some little circles with the foot. And then change direction. And then once again, we're going to keep the foot still for a moment. We're going to keep the right knee where it is. We're going to bring the left ankle onto the right knee, or right thigh, should I say. I've got a bit less space on this side. It's a bit tighter. I can do it, but it's not as comfortable as the other side. So I'm going to keep it here, but again, you choose the option that's right for you. You can always bring the leg down and open out through the hip in that way, perhaps by crossing at the ankle and opening out through the hip. Entirely up to you. Sitting up nice and tall wherever you are, opening out through the left hip this time, shoulders drawn down. 2 or 3 breaths here. Try and breathe into the stretch. Try not to hold too much tension through that hip. Try and relax as much as you can. Last breath. As we exhale, we're just going to lean forwards a tiny bit. And you might find, same as me, you've got less space this side, so it might take all the tiniest amount of movement just to really feel, and your hips now talking to you saying, oh, hello, just woken up. Bit of sensation, a bit more sensation there. So just breathe into that sensation. Remember, you can release from this at any point if you want to. One more breath. Inhale, sit yourself back up to straight. Release that leg all the way down to the floor. Perhaps take the feet a little bit wider. Hold on to the chair and just bring the knees from side to side. Just for a few rounds, just to release out through the hips a little bit. It's quite an intense pose. We're then going to bring the feet back to a central position about hip distance apart, making sure the ankles are under the knees. Hands down by the sides of the body. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, you're going to forward fold. Bring the chest down onto the thighs. Bring the hands down to the floor or to the shins or to the feet. Just want you to take a few breaths here in your forward fold. Looking down to the floor, or if your neck's not happy with that, you can lengthen through the back and try and keep the neck in line with the spine if that's more comfortable, or perhaps if you suffer with a bit of dizziness, you might want to not bring the head down. But wherever you are, just take a few deep breaths here. Try and let the head, the shoulders, the arms just hang heavy if you can. One more breath. Inhale, we're going to come all the way back up through standing. Not standing, apologies, sitting. We're going to bring the arms all the way up. Bring the hands down through heart center. We're going to come to our wide leg position again. Just straddling the chair. Bringing the feet out a bit wider. So again, we're widening out through the hips, through the inner thighs. We're going to do that forward fold again here. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, we're going to fold. We're going to bring hands on the inside of our legs, just touching the floor, or perhaps coming to the shins or the ankles. And again, I just want you to relax the head and shoulders if you can. Try and keep it nice and soft. Feel that stretch through the outer hip, through the inner thigh. Perhaps closing down the eyes just for a few breaths. Again, you can keep the neck in line with the spine if you prefer, gazing slightly forwards. Entirely up to you. And then as you inhale, carefully walk the hands back up to the thighs. Roll yourself up nice and carefully. Perhaps roll a little bit through the shoulders. We're going to walk the feet back together to come back to our central position with our ankles under our knees. Draw the shoulders down. We're going to do a little bit of a tricep stretch here. So making sure the feet are flat on the floor. Bring the arms down by the sides of the body. Your right arm's going to sweep all the way up, and you're going to bend at the elbow, bringing that hand down the back of the body. Your left arm's also then going to come all the way up. Take hold of your elbow and just encourage your hands slightly further down the back. So you're not really giving much pressure at all, you're just encouraging. You should feel a really juicy stretch down your tricep. Try and keep both elbows back if you can. Sit up nice and tall, gazing forwards, and breathe. Just another couple of breaths here. Last one. On the exhale, slowly release both hands, bring them down by the sides of the body, roll the shoulders back. And we go again on the other side. So we lift the left arm all the way up, bend at the elbows, draw the hand down the back of the body, sweep the right arm up to join, hand comes onto the left elbow. We're encouraging that hand down the back of the body slightly more, but drawing both shoulders back at the same, back at the same time. If you can't reach the elbow, or you feel as if the hand's not going very far down the back of the body, mine certainly isn't, then please don't worry. You can just pretend that you're touching. You can just try and draw the arm down the back of the body from here without lifting this arm up. You'll still get a really good stretch down the back of this tricep. So it's absolutely fine to do it without the assistance of the other arm if that suits you better. Last breath. Inhale here. Exhale, release both hands down. You probably do want to roll through the shoulders now, maybe shake out a little bit through the arms. Well done. We're now just going to bring our chin to our chest. So we're going to inhale here in upright position. Exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Feel that stretch down the back of the neck. As we inhale, we're going to start to roll the neck to the right hand side. Exhale, take it all the way around the back. Bring it back towards the front. Inhale. Exhale, we go again. Slowly and carefully rolling it round. There's no rush. Make sure you're breathing. Exhaling as you're going to the right. Inhaling as you bring it back through to the left. And then we change direction. Take it to the left. All the way around to the right, nice and slowly. Exhale as you start to move to the left. We'll do one more. Exhale. Inhale. Bring the neck back to centre. Inhale, bring it up to the central position, and then continue inhaling. Straighten, extend through the neck, gazing up towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, bring the head back to a neutral position. We're going to take the right ear to the right shoulder on our exhale. So that's inhale here. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Feel that stretch down the left hand side of the neck here. Breathe. Inhale, come back through centre. Exhale, we take your left ear to left shoulder. Feel a stretch down the right hand side of the neck for another couple of breaths. Inhale, let's come back to centre. Drop the hands down by the sides of the body. Let's inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, draw them down through heart centre. We go one more time. Inhale, draw them all the way up. Exhale, draw them down. Take another breath here. Draw the shoulders down the back of the body, sitting up nice and tall. Push the feet into the ground, maybe a little bit more. As you exhale next time, we just close our practice together. Thank you for joining me. I hope you find that short practice useful, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.